All right, man. So a couple nights ago, me and Ant got the pleasure of going to Earl Sweatshirt's Live, Laugh, Love concert that he's headlining. That was in
3L.
Detroit. 3L World Tour.
3L. 3L
Um,
dub.
I wish I would have got that T-shirt, but that's another story for another day. But
Regret?
yeah, I wish I would have got like his 3L dub merch. 3LW merch, but whatever. But anyway, we got a chance to go to his concert in Detroit at the Majestic Theater. Earl's the headliner, and supporting acts included Neonte, Cletus Strap, Liv, and Zelooperz. I hope I'm not missing anybody else. I think I covered everybody. But this was my first time going to a live show in a little minute. It felt good to go to a live show. And my main takeaway from the entire show, them niggas just like to have fun, bro. They up there just cutting up, just cracking jokes, like just doing just random, like just silly shit, man. But also giving you a good show with their performance and everything too. But it was a really cool show. Part of what made it dope also, Zelooperz, basically a homecoming for Zelooperz. He from Detroit. His
set on the floor.
Started set on the floor. This motherfucker like 6'4", by the way. But he started his set on the floor. I think he had to be like
laying down.
Down. I don't know what.
On a knee?
Yeah, something. Yeah, he had to be like kneeling or some shit. Cause I think he did ask us to kneel, but I was like, bro, I'm too old to be just kneeling for the sake of
He was on the stage, on the ground?
No, he was on the floor where we was
in the crowd.
In the crowd. Yeah, he was amongst us.
Got you.
But yeah, that's how he started the show. Like the first 3 tracks, like he was in the crowd and shit. And I think like the whole first track, I don't even think he stood up because I couldn't see him at all. Maybe he was there. I don't know. But then as the songs,
then there was there was a circle that like the people made around him. He was kind of walking within that circle.
Yeah.
And I could see him because he's tall enough, but it's still like you looking, past people's heads.
Yeah.
He's still on the ground, but he was getting it though.
No, he was killing it, man. And I'm not familiar with his discography like that, to be honest, but I can say that I liked all the songs I heard. And like, he is very, what's the word I'm looking for?
What is the word? Because that ain't easy. That's a cat who's not easy to describe.
Yeah, it's like a I guess an avant-garde performance, I guess, if you will. I don't know. I can't think of a better way to describe him, but would you call it punk in a way? Like, got some,
yeah, I could see that.
Elements of like some punk shit.
Some Gigi Allen, you over there shit on himself?
Nah, I ain't going that far. We ain't going that far. That's sick.
I don't fuck with Gigi Allen.
That's a felony. That should be a felony.
Don't bleed on me, bro. No, I think Zelooperz got a very, experimental, like it's a controlled chaos kind of thing. Like he knows the space that he's in. He can, afford to mess around, take some risks, like, tell people to start a dance battle or something. Like
that shit was hilarious.
Up there just having fun, like you said.
Just having fun, just kicking shit, bro. Like, yeah, he did.
Was the crowd into it? Were they reacting to it?
Yeah, man. They fucked with him. They knew his music better than I did, you know what I mean? Like, I still was participating, like, I wasn't like a fucking bump on the log, but I don't really know the words, you know what I mean? But nah, people was getting it up there, you know what I mean? Like, and he did, when he got on stage, it was like, all right, y'all too, y'all have a dance battle. Like, they opened up like the pit and shit, and motherfuckers really was getting the dancing and stuff. But his performance is a lot of crowd participation, which I do appreciate. He had like a whole part where, because he got a song, I guess, called Fuck Cigarettes. So whenever he say, fuck, we say cigarettes, whatever. And that was like a whole thing. What else did he have, man?
He was smoking cigarettes, right? Don't he smoke cigarettes?
We did catch him at LAX that one time. That's a I just forgot about
Stop exposing this, man.
No, he posted on Instagram like the day before, Detroit, I need. Then he said like a whole list of things, and there was like some Pall Mall cigarettes in there.
Okay.
So I thought he smoked.
Nah, me and Dress like one. This was last year, 2024. We went to Camp Flogna and we saw him outside of LAX. And I recognized him. Like I felt like I knew who he was, but Dress was like, "Hey, that's Zelooperz." I was like, "Yo, that is Zelooperz. We was on the same flight here." Like I didn't even put 2 and 2 together, but Yes, dressed. That's
Yeah,
a good.
I mean, talking about that. I was talking about, like, I swear he just posted on Instagram like a whole list of things he wanted people to bring for Detroit, and some cigarettes was on there.
Yeah, he's probably trying to quit, man. He's probably saying fuck cigarettes because the shit got a hold on him. You know, it happens.
Nobody hates cigarettes as much as a person addicted to them.
Very true.
You trapped.
Yeah, no, but he had a dope performance, man. Like I said, a lot of crowd interaction. And he's definitely gonna make his show memorable. Like, it's gonna be a show like you probably never experienced. You know what I mean? Yeah, so once he got to performing Bet You a Nigga Won't Push Me Around, that's when shit like started getting crazy. Like the crowd really was going dumb. Like I'm guessing that's like a fan favorite. I haven't went back and listened to it yet, but I did like make notes of like everything while I was listening to it. And maybe I go to like to Setlist FM to see if like they post his set list or whatever, so I really can like get into his discography a little better. But dope set, man. He killed it. And that's pretty much when we got there was because I think we came in like at the end of Niante's set.
Niante. I'm pretty sure Niante was the last one who came on when we came in, and then Zelooperz, and then Liv.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, after that's right. After Zelooperz, Liv came on. I've never heard a single Liv song up until I went to the show, you know what I'm saying? So I was glad I got to. That's part of like going to shows and like catching the openers. I know sometimes us in particular, like we be getting the shows late as fuck, and we missing the openers.
Because I don't be late as fuck like you. So
My bad.
Me.
My bad.
Yeah. I like catching openers.
Cold, bro.
Fucking exposed.
I like catching openers. I fuck with openers. Say me.
I'm not saying I don't fuck with them. I'm saying I just be late to everything. It ain't no offense to the openers. I think you should go see openers, and it's important because you get to learn some new music. So that was my first time ever hearing a Liv song. So she came out at first. It was some technical difficulties, so it took like 10 minutes for her shit to get started. She was like, "Yeah, give it up for technical difficulties." Like she would just say random shit like that.
She was having fun for real.
She was having fun. Yeah, she's a fun person. But she came in like the first couple songs, I will say, was more of a warm up. Like she was singing, but I don't think she's that great of a singer live, or maybe I don't even know if she's a singer at all. I'm not sure.
Talk about exposing.
No. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that like as a diss. I'm not even saying that.
I'm just talking.
I'm really not. I'm just saying.
Let's reword this so we don't get in trouble with the Liv fans.
Right.
It was good.
What kind of genre would you say it was?
Like R&B.
It's
some
hip-hop
neo
R&B.
soul, hip hop,
like
type.
some Fauci.
There you go. Fouché.
Fouché. My bad.
Thank you, man.
My bad.
My bad. Kind of like that vibe, but and then like first couple songs, I was like,
you feel some Badu elements in there for sure.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be that guy. I was gonna say that though.
Nothing's
neo
original.
soul type.
Who we learned
neo
from?
Soul type. No, she killed it though. The first two songs, like I said, I didn't like love them because it just sounded like she was off key or something. But then maybe she was just warming up. Then as she went on, like it keep getting better and better and better and better. You know what I mean? And there is a few songs I actually did download from her set or whatever. She would just keep doing like funny shit though. Like for whatever reason, some white dude in the crowd was like, "Play some Cranberries."
What
like,
the fuck,
bro? Why the fuck would you ask this lady to cover some Cranberry songs? And that's what led her to be like, she was like, "Hey, everybody." She was like, "Make some noise for not acting white in black spaces." Yeah. Like, we don't do that. Because, bro, why would you ask that? Like, that is...
It was a lot of white people there, I bet.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, you think?
Hell, that's crazy.
Yeah, motherfucker probably like...
You know what it is?
80%.
Damn.
It was more black folks than I expected.
Yeah, it was. And for the most part, to be fair, it was the cool type of white people, except for that one guy who asked her to do a Cranberries cover. Like, bro, what are you talking about? And I
know what song you're talking about too, and I love that Cranberry song, but come on, man. Read the room,
bro. Like, why this black woman is up here performing like her own music, you ask her to cover the fucking Cranberries,
that's why,
bro.
Yeah, he must have been drunk or something, man.
I don't know, man, but yeah, don't act white in black spaces. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral of the story. Killing the vibe, bro. But no, she made it funny. Yeah, she made it funny though. So shout out to Liv. I do think she killed it. I will get more into her discography. And then after that, like 5 minutes later, I'm like, because it's like 10 o'clock at this point. Like 5 minutes later, Earl comes out. So they was like real good with the timing and everything. Earl came out. Now, I don't listen to a ton of Earl music. Like the point I'm at, the way I feel about Earl, and like again, it's like not saying it like as a slight. Whenever he drops new music, I will for sure listen to it.
Right.
Will I listen to it enough times to learn the words?
Yeah.
Maybe not. You know what I mean? So like I've listened to like Live, Laugh, Love a few times, but I don't know it well enough to like, you know, recite the words when I'm seeing it performed live or whatever. But he killed it. He rap every, you know what I'm saying? He rap every single word. You know what I mean? He is up there rapping some real hip hop shit.
No backing track, right?
No backing track. You know what I mean? And I don't think his stuff is necessarily like easy to remember because I'm not saying that he does this, but when you listen to a Earl song, any Earl song, his shit is so like, it sounds like he punches in. But I don't know if he does. But his shit is so unorthodox, it sounds like he just punching in after every line. So it's like, it's hard for me, I say, to even like learn the words because it's just so like off kilter.
His delivery is kind of somber.
Yeah,
you know,
that too.
Very, very somber.
There's not Earl song. Well, let me say, there's not Earl songs that we get hyped to. I think white people get hyped to Earl Sweatshirt songs. You know what I'm saying? Like something that would just feel like, you know, something we would lean back to. Like, just kind of, you know, let the lyrics flow. Like there's a white dude somewhere right now who's like looking at the Genius lyrics and just like,
this is my shit.
It's a different vibe.
It is. No,
but it's good though. The set was really good, man.
Bro. Really good. I'm really glad I went because Ant told me about it like literally like I think the day before and he was like, hey man, you wanna go to this Earl show? I was like, yeah, man. Like I ain't doing nothing else. Yeah, I fuck with Earl, bro. Like, yeah.
Man,
anytime
Earl show in the winter though, this sounds kind of
Wednesday.
On a Wednesday?
It
Oh
actually
my
wasn't.
God.
I think maybe because I like needed to see some live music. I still ain't recovered from the Camp Flogna shit. That being canceled on us, being postponed on us. So and he was gonna be at Camp Flogna, and a couple of other people. Zelooperz is gonna be there too. So it was cool to see it. And if
also,
you want to talk about, oh no, go ahead.
Well, before we go to that, big shout out to the homie Bree. Big shout out.
Shout out to Bree,
Big Protein.
Yeah, big Protein. We met a girl named Bree. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like she came out not under the best circumstances, I guess we would say. And she enjoyed the show, man. Had a good time. So shout out to Bree if she is watching this.
Follow the pod.
You know I told her to follow the pod. Gather her goddamn phone. Cool. Hey, follow us on Instagram. Cool. No, shout out to her. No,
took her, snatched her phone, took your hostage, search on YouTube.
No, she was super cool though, man. Shout out to her. But I will let Anthony kind of describe because he's better knowledge on this than me. Describe like all the Detroit connections.
The Detroit isms.
You got it.
I mean, it definitely caught me off guard at first because I didn't realize the interconnectedness of like all the folks that Earl's been kind of crewing with. Because the Looper said that this show is a homecoming for Earl. Like we thinking of it as a homecoming for the Zelooperz, but he like, nah, Earl basically from Detroit. Like I'm from LA, Earl from Detroit. And you know, we swap homes, like we be in each other's spaces and we got family in each other's spaces. And it was one of those shows where there was always people standing like around the back of the stage, on the side of the stage. And a lot of times I didn't know who they was, but occasionally, like when Liv went up and shouted out Kareem Riggins DJing for her, I'm like, Kareem Riggins here? And I didn't think about it that much. Then later, Earl or somebody else shouted out Ian Fink. And Ian Fink is deep into the Detroit live music scene, the jazz scene. Super dope producer and musician. But I realized Ian Fink had done some production for Earl. And I'm like, And then I guess I realized that Black Noise, who produced for Earl on this latest album, produced a lot of it, I think. A good chunk of it. Black Noise from Detroit too. So it seems like he's been connecting with some super dope creative people from Detroit, and this show was like necessary. Like this show in this moment, like for Earl, like for the relationships he's been building for this album, like he had to bring it through Detroit. And I think you felt that on the stage, you felt that in the crowd.
Yeah, no, it was super dope, man. And I seen a post of him like eating at the dime
The
brunch spot or
dime
whatever.
store.
Dime store, yeah. Rocking some buffs and shit. So no, it was cool to be a part of that, man. I'm glad I went to this show in Detroit, you know, even though I really didn't have any other fucking choice because where else I was gonna go. But
you go Buffalo,
right? Where else am I gonna go? But no, it was cool.
Hey,
I'm glad.
But think about this though. If we had seen him at Camp Flognaw, would we have gone to this show?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, if he wasn't at the same time as somebody else, we would have.
Yeah, if it wasn't no scheduling conflicts, we definitely would have.
Yeah, there you go. That's what
so
for sure.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have caught him here. But no, I'm glad this show was super dope for all the reasons me and described. And yeah, man, Earl is an honorary Detroiter, man. Like you can tell, like he was feeling the love. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Earl, man. So if you get a chance to see Earl, not even if it's just for this album, like or this tour, just generally speaking, if you get a chance to see Earl, go see him. Like you will get a memorable show. If you a fan of not having backing tracks and, you know, the artists are actually up there rapping, remembering their words, saying it, sounding really exactly the same he sound like on all his albums, you would appreciate it.
And if you a fan of making friends at the concert, shout out Bree. Go to an Earl show. People cool.
No, they are cool as hell, man, at Earl show. Like, even like us, like moving throughout the crowd, like trying to find a good spot. Like it didn't feel like people was being assholes, you know what I mean? Like, motherfucker, like make some room for you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, damn. Yeah, Earl fans cool, man.